Hey there, YouTube land, and I just started this one before, but my better half got a FaceTime call from Morocco where they're celebrating having a big party right now. So it's pretty awesome, and she got it's so cool nowadays. You can actually like see people from across the world. Anyway, this is a really quick update. Picked up a couple things from Walmart during their sale, and I got some stuff from flea market. It was pretty cool. So from yard sales. So we'll check those out right now. First thing I got was the Blondie. There's 5 Blondie films here. Of course, this is the classic Blondie films based on the comic strips with Penny Singleton as Blondie and Arthur Lake as Dagwood. There are some pretty good guest stars in these here. You get people like Lloyd Bridges, Glenn Ford, and this was like kind of the launching pad for some careers. I really love to see a really good addition to this one out. But this, unfortunately, it's just Echo Bridge. But I really wanted to watch these films again. I remember watching them as a kid. Here's one, guilty pleasure. I like TV movies, and I got a few like pretty cheesy ones, like the I got one with Schwarzenegger and Lonnie Anderson as Jane Mansfield and Mickey Hargitay, and now I've got the Anne and Abby story. Yep, that's Esther and Pauline, twin sisters who were Ann Landers and Dear Abby, the two kind of feuding voice columnists, and that'd be interesting to see. I like Wendy Malick. I think I've seen that one a long time ago. It's kind of in my cheesy TV movie collection. I don't have a lot of those, but every once in a while when I see them, and for 94 cents, yeah. What I got, the yard sales were some pretty cool stuff. I got to grab this one here. It's a Film Noir set. It has 3 on it. It has Too Late for Tears, He Walked by Night, and Kansas City Confidential. The latter two I know more than Too Late for Tears. He Walked by Night is actually a favorite of mine. And Kansas City Confidential was put up by Legend on Blu-ray, which I will get down the road. But right now I kind of wanted to rewatch it and see it again. Now, Too Late for Tears, which I was not familiar with, actually stars one of my and my father's favorite character actors, which is Dan Duryea. And I'm a big Dan Duryea fan, so that suddenly became a huge must for me to watch. So I got that for extremely cheap. Also grabbed up How Green Was My Valley. Love the cover for this one here. It's a classic film. You know, we have, of course, Roddy McDowell, Walter Pigeon. I think it's Maureen O'Hara, right? Is it Maureen? Yeah, Maureen O'Hara. Anna Lee. Just like a fantastic cast. John Ford film. I love this cover. I fell in love with this cover when I saw it right away. Because it's black and white, kind of like drawn cover. It's really cool. Next up was actually a documentary thing. And this cover just drew me. And it was actually gotten from the place, the guy that had this was a huge fan of Civil War stuff. So the movie, this is Gettysburg. It's a documentary on Gettysburg. It was done in Gettysburg, actually. That's where he got that. He traveled to Gettysburg, and I guess maybe this was the gift shop one there. It has some interesting stuff. We got battles from the 150 Gettysburg. We got the entire 90-minute picket charge battle, 20 minutes on-screen interviews with some of the people that are, you know, what would you call them? As historians. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. But look how gorgeous this is. This is an amazingly gorgeous one. And I figured, you know, you probably can't get this outside of actually going to Gettysburg. And since I'm not going there anytime soon, looks like I'll visit it this way. Next up is one to add to my Brian De Palma collection. And I never find this one around. So it was really cool to actually to see this somewhere. And it's Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale was a really underrated movie with Antonio Banderas, Rebecca Romaine Stamos. One thing that kind of pisses me off when I look at the box, this is like from Brian De Palma, master of the erotic thriller. Brian, not quite what Brian De Palma does. I don't think when I think of Brian De Palma, erotic thriller doesn't really come to mind. I can't think of any movies that he did. Dressed to Kill has a shower scene. Does that make that an erotic thriller? I don't think so. Neither is this one here, but this is a very good thriller. Siskel and Ebert gave it Ebert and Robert gave it 2 thumbs up, and damn right. There's some great features on here. We're really looking forward to seeing that one. Femme Fatale. Next up was Unopened, and the reason that I ended up stopping at this flea market, because I was adding a Blue Underground to my collection, and that is Mountain of the Cannibal Gods. Is that a great movie? It's okay. but it's by Sergio Martino, a director that I collect, and really wanted this one. I have this under another name, Slay the Cannibal Gods, in a really cheap version, but has some different features. This one has like a cool interview with Sergio Martino on here as well. It's a new addition to my Blue Underground collection. I love the cover art for this here. Ursula Andress, of course, is beautiful in this one here. Stacey Keach is in this film. He's the star of this film, but again, come on, anybody watching this is watching it for Ursula Andress. Last but not least, I added to my TV box set collection for very, very cheap, and a classic that I wanted, and it's Law and Order, the first year. You know, I actually started watching Law and Order SVU before I started watching Law and Order. I kind of went backwards. I watched SVU and then I got into the other ones afterwards. The original series with the original cast with Chris Noth and Michael Moriarty. Of course, I think it was Dan. What's his name? Dan Florek played Kragan, and Law and Order SVU was actually the star there in this one as, of course, Kragan. 22 episodes, great set. Really looking forward to getting in a lot of this stuff. I'm going to go open up my Blue Underground one now because I want to see if there's any like writing or stuff on the inside of it. Thanks for watching, and for me right now, it's really hot and I'm really flustered, but still, all that being said, it is still time for tea.